people and flamingos, and welcome to my travel channel. This one is gonna be about Copenhagen. In this video I'm gonna tell and show you how I spent my weekend in Copenhagen. Well, in fact, 1.5 days. Also, I'm gonna give you some budget tips, because damn, I was on a budget. Like, really. First we'll meet a hostel where I stayed, which is Urban House. The hostel has an urban spirit and it is in a house, so they are not lying. It has a self-check-in system. You know, helps you keep it as less social as possible. Finnish style. A hostel has a bike rental, a tattoo salon, and a great kitchen, of course. Kitchen. And the last one was necessary for me. I'll tell you soon why. For now, fast review of Urban House. Pros and cons. Handsome receptionist, spacious kitchen, good location. It's right near the central railway station, so everything is in walkable distance. 24-hour laundry room, hangover room. That was good one. Bike rental, some really cozy hangout places, hangout rooms, you know, places to hang out. Handsome guy behind the desk. I might have said that already. I guess I did. A lot of sockets. If you are a hostel goer, you know that's a huge plus. And here comes the cons. Lockers are supposed to be free, but they are not. Even though on their websites it says that they are. Liars. The toilet in the lobby is spacious, good, but you can get there only by code, which you get when you check in, and you cannot use it after you check out. So if you have a lot of time to spend before check-in or after checking out in Copenhagen, don't count on it. Search for McDonald's. It's quite a great place, all in all. I was starting my 1-month-long summer trip. The sun was shining, the birds were singing, everything was great, but I just had 20 euros in my pocket and there was still 2 days until my salary. And exactly those 2 days I spent in the most expensive destination from all the destinations of that trip. Have you been there? It's damn expensive. After spending money on my tickets to and from airport, I had like 10 euros left for all my meals for 2 days. So I marched to the market. I made 2 meals like this on my money. My point is, if you are in Copenhagen with not much money, find yourself a place to stay somewhere in the center, which would mean everything else is in walkable distance from you. A place with a kitchen, so you can go to market and spend your money there. Warning! Museum alert! About next 2 minutes I'm gonna be talking about museums. I happened to be in Copenhagen while there was a free museum day for some museums, so don't forget to check them if you are there. So I went to Thorvaldsen's museum. Bertel Thorvaldsen was internationally famous Danish sculptor, and he lived most of his life in Italy, which is reflected in his works. But there is so much more than that, cause boy, that guy collected stuff. Under colorful ceilings you can find lots and lots of painting collections. There is endless amount of them. Frans Catel, Dahl, you can find a lot of good stuff here. I even found a painting I knew from my childhood. Apparently we had a copy of it above our sofa when I was a child. This one. That's weird. But it's not just painting that this guy collected. After you wandered through his rooms, after you discovered all possible things and you think you saw it all, and there is literally nothing else to wonder. All you have on your plans is just to visit a toilet and leave this place forever. That's when you bump into giant heads! There is a storage with unused parts he made and never used, and unfinished sculptures. It looks bizarre. Huge fingers, beheaded torsos, and these floating kids are creepy. We all float down here. You will float too. Never mind, just really waiting for next It movie. There was one more museum I visited. I don't remember where it was, I don't remember what it was. I just remember it was a very boring place. Besides, one video, which I liked, and here it is. You get the idea. It's cool, right? There is one more place to visit which fits budget traveler's pocket because it's free and it has some really good city views. It's in Christianborg, in the tower, right there. But beware long lines. The view from up is quite nice. It doesn't seem that high, but actually it's the highest tower in Copenhagen. One more free of charge place to surprise you is library. In fact, it's more like two libraries, and it's not as boring as it sounds. First, there is this old part and a beautiful silent park that takes you to this old building, which is the Royal Library. Then there is a modern seafront to it, which is called Black Diamond. And if you explore it more, you can find some really cool exhibitions. Actually, this kind of combination of historic and modern buildings is something you can observe anywhere in that city. And this kind of buildings can be like side by side, and somehow it just works. It fits. And now two small things I discovered unintentionally. An orange street, which is a street that is, orange. And a cool bridge, look at this one. And it's very walkable with some really nice views. Later in the evening there are these small lights everywhere and Copenhagen becomes just like a very cozy place. So I walked my way to the best place for sunsets, which is a Rosenborg castle. loveliest walk you can have in the city is, of course, Nyhavn. There's too much people there, it's too noisy, and I'm from Finland, so we're all about this personal space and stuff. I would still walk that street, it's that enjoyable. Then comes a very cliché attraction, Lille Havfru, the Little Mermaid. And even more interesting things you discover if you take a walk there. Finally, here she is.
Sad and gorgeous and disturbed by people. Lots and lots of people from each side.
I kinda felt sorry for her. I mean, I sure know she's a sculptor of a fictional character. But if you imagine she lost her beautiful voice, her prince is just a total jerk. And after all that, there is armies of tourists hunting her. That's pretty sad. Right near to that creator is Kastellet, and I really enjoyed walking there. It's colorful, there's a lot of space, and I found a windmill that was unexpected. And of course, a secret place I did not want to miss, and neither should you.
Freetown Christiania Commune. I'm sure you heard about this place. Well, I did before my visit, and maybe it is not a good thing, because I expected it to be more dynamic, more happy, more creative than what I saw. I mean, you can see some really cool artworks, unusual sculptures without a sculptor, cool building ideas. All that was for sure peculiar. It's definitely worth a visit. But the place has a bit kind of abandoned spirit. It's colorful but dirty. It's creative but careless. And hopeful but sad. These are, of course, my personal impressions. Take a walk there and tell me yours. And take a look at these things. What the hell is that? A snowman? Galleries, cafes and places like that is something I really enjoyed there.
These are all places I discovered in Copenhagen in 1.5 days and with literally no money in my pocket. I hope you found something interesting or useful or neither. Anyway, thanks for watching and bye for now.